This is the Highly Evolved Podcast with your host, Stefan. You can find me on Twitter and Gab.ai. Before I start, I just want to say this is a Real American Patriot channel for a Real American Patriot. If you're not a real patriot of your own country or American, please exit the channel. On that note, guys, the podcast will commence momentarily. How you guys doing, guys? This is the Highly Evolved Podcast. I mentioned this earlier, but let me turn the volume down. In this episode, I want to discuss what had the Democrat... the main reason of this podcast, of this channel, is to expose the Democratic Party, the liberal agenda, all right, how evil they are. The Democratic are not to be trusted, all right? The purpose of this channel is try to tell people not to elect another Democrat into office, any office, whether it's the presidency, Congress, House, Senate, or whatnot. All right, dog walker, or state controller, whatever, or something. Anything. Do not elect a Democrat. All right. And this story I want to show you guys is from the Daily Caller about what Kristen Gillibrand tried to destroy the community, right? Her answer is I'm outraged by what she's saying, all right? But give me one moment while I'll put this thing up for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check it out. Bet. Just 1 second. There you go. It's a Daily Caller, all right? It said, Gillibrand say illegal do not need to be incarcerated. It should be sent to the community. What you mean by community, Kristen Gillibrand? Huh? Your community? The urban community? The black community? The poor? Why would you want to send people to the poor? Why not just send them to the rich community where you live? Why don't you open your door and let them into your house? All right, but let's continue. Let's read this. All right. 2020 Democratic candidate Kristen Gillibrand said illegal immigrants crowding in U.S.-Mexico border, quote, I don't need to be incarcerated. Detention centers should instead go into communities. No. That's all I can say. And look at this tweet. Democrat presidential candidate Kristen Gillibrand on illegal alien who are arrested in the border. As president, I would use the detention system at all. I wouldn't use the detention system at all. They don't need to be incarcerated. They can go into the community in ways used to handle these cases under the DOJ. This woman is so stupid. She's saying this because she's losing the poll. This woman's not getting elected. This woman is an awful person. This woman is a lawyer who got in the Senate by accident. It just gave it to her. Right? Not only that, this woman was a former lawyer for Monsanto. Monsanto is an evil corporation who kill a lot of people with their glyphosate. All right, Roundup Ready glyphosate. All right, she defended Monsanto. She was on their board. All right, let's continue. The New York Democrat representative was a CBS News Face the Nation Sunday. She was asked about the border security and influx of illegal immigrants across the United States of Mexico. I wouldn't incarcerate them at all, Gillibrand said. As president of the United States, I wouldn't use the detention system at all. And how would you use it? Can you explain your plan? All right. The Congresswoman was asked how she would address the current border crisis, where hundreds of thousands of people are crossing the borders and need to go somewhere before their asylum claim and actually heard. All right, that's why we want to put them to Mexico. All right, before you get in American soil, you have to be processed, right? And you just can't let these people in America without being processed. So what Trump want to do is to let them stay in Mexico before they get in. Because why would you want to, if they're not even vetted yet, why would you want to let them in America? All right, they're not even allowed to be here in the first place. So why are we just letting them on American soil? It doesn't make any sense. This catch and release policy, that's the reason why we have all these overpopulation of crimes, people, and job theft. All right. The Congresswoman suggests we should just trust anyone seeking asylum. What the hell? You just trust anyone? Do you trust anybody who went into your house? Can I go to your house and just sleep in your house? All right. You don't know me, so how do you just trust me? All right. Allowed to follow the rules. That is so stupid. That is so idiotic. So we just trust. What about their raping? What about, you don't know what in their background? You don't know what happened in their background? All right, you don't know what they've done in their life. Why would you just put too much trust on people? All right, one rule in life: don't trust anybody. All right, they wouldn't need to be incarcerated if they given a lawyer and given a and who would pay for the lawyer? American people. Why are American people obligated to fund illegals? Why is it in our best interest to provide them with lawyers? I don't understand. If they want to come here, wouldn't they provide their own lawyers? I don't understand that. And if a lawyer want to defend them, it's called pro bono. All right. And if all these lawyers are so mad and infuriated, why don't you just go work for free? Why don't all these lawyers go over there and just do this case for these illegals for free and not charge them anything? All right. It's not a taxpayer obligation to pay for these people's lawyers. All right. A given process. They would follow it, and they can go to a community in the world. How would you know they will follow it? How would you know, Christian Gillibrand? How would you know? Why are you so sure of yourself? All right. They can go into the community in ways to refuse handles of these cases by the DOJs. All right. Former U.S. Customs Border Patrol CBP Commissioner Kevin K. McAleenan, I think that's how you pronounce it, McAleenan, who is now acting Department of Homeland Security Director, said the border is currently at its breaking point. Of course. According to the El Paso Times, April marked the second consecutive months during each monthly apprehension number of the border, surpassing 1,000. The number has risen every month this year. See, the border is becoming Europe again, right? When all the northern African are crossing the Mediterranean Sea to get into Italy, Spain, and all that stuff. This is what happened. We need to do something about this. This is a major border crisis. And it was orchestrated by the globalists. If you don't know, the globalists orchestrated the migrant crisis in Europe, and now it's coming to America. Now they're organizing the migrant crisis within South America to come to America. It don't make any sense, right? Former DHS Secretary Christian Gillibrand described, Christian Gillibrand is a hoax. She's for open borders. Open borders, all right? Described children recycling ring that uses the same children to move illegal across the border as fake family. But Gillibrand said she wouldn't actually fund a border security measure that are anti-terrorism, anti-human. She wouldn't fund it if anti-terrorism. Basically, she do not want to protect the American people. You run for president to protect the American people. That's a duty. That's your job. Why would you say that she will not initiate a program that fund anti-terrorism? If anything, you want anti-terrorism. You don't want any terrorism. This woman is so stupid. Anti-human trafficking, so she want people to be trafficked. Right? Anti-drug trafficking, so she want drugs in the country. Anti-gun trafficking, so she want gun trafficking in America. All right? And I would defund these pro-profit systems that are harming children and harming family who are seeking asylum. See, it's told you these Democrats are disconnected with reality. Right? We do not need to elect another Democrat into our system. These people are god awful. They're godless. Christian Gillibrand. This woman is so corrupt. All right. Immigration Customs Enforcement Detention Center has been somewhat overwhelmed by immigration, and they recently released 100,000 illegal immigrants to the street. Exactly. And she want to release more? All right. This woman is so idiotic, all right? Let me switch back to what I'm saying. All right, give me 1 second. I know it's going to be more streamlined than this. Bet. Christian Gillibrand, all right, is the reason why we should not elect a Democrat. If a Democrat think like this, what makes you think that another Democrat don't have any further extremist views, right? Her interest is not in protecting the American people. She's anti what? Terrorism? She's not anti-terrorism. She's for terrorism, for sex trafficking, for gun trafficking. That's not American people. You run for president to protect the American people. How is that American people? She will not fund the wall, right? This woman is evil. She is pandering straight up. That's the reason why she wants the illegal immigrants to vote. And she's noticed, that's why she's more extreme, right? She's losing in the polls. She's not getting any votes. She's not a serious candidate. She's an awful person for saying all this stuff. I don't know if she's really serious about it, but she could be lying. But this woman is so corrupt, so godless. All right, this is one of the prime examples why I made this channel's mission to not to elect another Democrat into office, right? Because their ideology are bad ideas. Their ways of thinking is jeopardizing the national security, right? It's jeopardizing communities. They want to put all these unvetted illegal immigrants into the communities. What community are you talking about, Kristen Gillibrand? Why not put it in your rich community? Build a whole small house in your upscale, posh New York apartment complex. Huh? Why don't you put that in your suburb homes? All right, your upscale homes. Why don't you put a bunch of tents around your upscale home in your front lawn? See, this article just proved the Democrat are an evil entity, right? Because of what I'm saying, guys. All right, YouTube don't want to monetize my channel because I'm speaking what it really is. Because I'm saying that, I'm unrestricted, unrehearsed, unedited. I mean, I could say whatever I want without being bounded by any outside interferences. All right? If you like what I do, please like, share, and subscribe. When you subscribe, it shows me that people are watching, and they encourage me to make more videos to expose the Democratic Party, because the Democratic Party don't need to be elected. All right? They do not need elected. They need to be gone out the way of the Whigs Party. All right? There need to be no more Democratic Party. But let me know you agree. You think Christian Brand's nuts? You think the Democratic are outrageous? You think they're stupid? You think they're not to be voted for? People not to vote for Democrat? Let me know you agree. All right. If you subscribe my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Right? Because I'm not monetized. I'm not taking any donations. All right. So it helps me to subscribe to my channel because I'm trying to wake up America, trying to make America not to vote for Democrats. That's the purpose of the channel, right? And let me know you agree. This is the Highly Evolved Podcast. My name is Stefan. I thank you for listening. I know your time is valuable. I'm not trying to waste any of your time. And on that note, guys, you guys have a good day. Peace.